Once upon a time, deep in an enchanted forest painted with golden sunsets and jeweled blossoms, there lived a cheerful lion named Lumo. He was known far and wide as the guardian of joy, for wherever he roared, laughter followed, and even the saddest creatures found their hearts lightened. Not far from Lumo's den lived a gentle tiger named Taro. Unlike most tigers, Taro was not fierce or solitary. He was warm, kind, and deeply in love with a graceful cow named Ciela. Ciela was no ordinary cow, her coat shone as white as moonlight, and her heart was pure as the waters of the forest's waterfall. She was beloved by all animals because she carried garlands of flowers wherever she went, weaving them into crowns for little birds, bracelets for rabbits, and necklaces for children who wandered through the woods. Taro and Ciela's friendship had begun long ago when Taro rescued her from a storm that had swept through the meadow. From that day on, their bond grew stronger. They laughed together under the banyan trees, shared stories by the riverside, and dreamed of a future filled with kindness and love. Soon, they realized that their hearts beat as one, and they wished to be married. When news of their wedding spread through the forest, excitement bloomed like wildflowers. Squirrels carried invitations on oak leaves, butterflies painted the air with bright patterns, and even the shy deer danced in circles of joy. At the center of all the preparations stood Lion Lumo, beaming with happiness for his dear friends. He declared, "This union will not just be a wedding, it will be a festival of harmony, where every creature learns that love has no boundaries." On the day of the wedding, the forest glowed as if the sun itself had dressed in celebration. The waterfall sparkled like falling stars, the trees bent their branches to form arches of leaves, and the flowers opened their brightest petals. Ciela wore a delicate veil woven from spider silk threads and adorned with garlands of roses and jasmine. Taro stood tall beside her, his stripes glowing like golden flames under the sunset sky. Lumo, acting as the guardian of the ceremony, roared a song of blessing. Birds perched above joined in, filling the air with melody. Ciela's eyes sparkled with gentle joy as she looked at Taro, and Taro's smile stretched wider than ever before. When they exchanged vows, promising kindness, courage, and eternal companionship, the whole forest cheered. Even the river clapped against its banks in rhythm. That night, the celebration continued beneath the starlit sky. Fireflies twinkled like lanterns, rabbits danced in circles, and the wise old owl told stories of how love could tame even the fiercest storms. Lumo stood by his friends, his heart swelling with pride. He realized that their wedding was not just the joining of two souls but a promise to the forest itself. That love, when pure and true, could unite even the most unlikely of hearts. And so, in the heart of the Enchanted F.